What's going on, guys? It's Ridiculous Ripley bringing you another lspdfr tutorial. This one is must-have mods, guys. This is from Bejoljo, however you want to say his name. I don't know how to say it. You might, but I don't. He's got a little concoction of 7 mods here: Stop the Ped, Ultimate Backup, compulite, Simple Callouts, ALPR Light, Speed Radar Light, and Attempted Crime Callouts. And you don't must have, but in my opinion, you must have all of these in your game. It will make your game so much better. If you're new to the channel, go and click that like button, subscribe, click that notification bell. That way you get notified every time that I upload a video. But like I said, these mods are essential. It'll make your game so much more fun, so much more realistic. So let's go ahead and get them installed fast and easy. Okay, so the link below is going to bring you to this Bejoljo website, however you want to say his name. I said it should look like this when you first come onto it. Okay, whenever you get here, you're going to see all of these plugins. We're going to download all of these together, okay, and install them. It's going to be super quick. So you're going to click down here where the grayed out part is, Stop the Ped. If not, it'll take you somewhere else. So click down here. Oh, okay. So if this does happen, don't do anything with the screen. It's a pop-up. Click your tab back over to his website and then click it again. And then that won't happen, okay? So once you're here, you got Stop the Ped. It tells you a little bit about it, the features, a whole lot of features, and then the versions that he's been through. So you're going to come down here to this box. This is Stop the Ped 4.9.47. Yours may be newer, but this is the one you're going to want to have. You're going to click this arrow down button, and it's going to start downloading. Okay, so we're done with that one. We're going to go back. I'm going to go to Ultimate Backup and do the same thing. Scroll down. You can read all this stuff if you want. Find this box again, and then click the arrow down button. Oh, it popped up again. There we go. If it pops up, guys, don't close out of it, because if you close out of it, no matter what, it'll always pop up. So try to leave it up. Just switch back to your other tab. I'm going to go back out. Now we're going to do compulite. Scroll all the way down. Click the arrow. And download it. Arrow back. Simple callouts. Now there are other, like these callouts, you don't have to have the simple callouts. I like to have a variety of callouts in there. So the simple callouts are nice to have. This ALPR, you have to click up here for it. It is your plate reader. So if you're wanting to just cruise around town and have your plate reader on telling you if it's stolen or the insurance is bad, that's what this does. Your speed radar is self-explanatory. Wow, it came up again. It's never done it this much, guys. Your speed radar light is what it says. It's speed radar. If you want to do some speed trapping or, you know, things of that sort. And then attempted crime callouts. Like I said, you don't need these callouts if you don't want them. I like to have the variety of the callouts. So just like that, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 callouts, guys. Now that we're done installing all those, you can completely exit. Nope, don't completely exit out. We have to drag them to our desktop first, guys. In order to do that, as you've seen here, I just made my window a bit smaller. Or you can click on Show All. Let's just do Show All. And you're going to drag and drop. Just drag and drop them all to your desktop. So we had simple callouts, compulite, ultimate backup. We should have one more called Stop the Ped. Okay, so once you've done that, then you can exit out of your web browser. We've got them all right here, guys. Just like that. So for all of these, you only need your Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory. Okay, so what it should look like, if you forget how to get there, you can go to Steam, find Grand Theft Auto in your library, right click on it, go to Manage, and then Browse Local Files, and it'll bring you straight to it. So let's start off with Ultimate Backup. We're going to go ahead and open this up, close out of all of these pop-ups, we don't need that. If you see here, you click on Ultimate Backup, it'll show you right here. This is what you need. It's got the README in it. You don't need the README. because that's what I'm here for. But if you want to go by the README, then by all means. So at your main directory, you see you have this Rage Native UI. If you've been with me on the other ones, you've also noticed that we've installed the Rage Native UI right here. Okay. So we want the newest version possible of this. So let's go ahead and drag this by itself over. And it's going to ask us if we want to replace it, skip it, or compare into both files. We want to look at them, see which one's newer. Okay, this one's from 18, and then this one's from 17. So we want the newer one. So this is the files from the Ultimate Backup, and then this is the file from Grand Theft Auto 5 that we have in it already, which is a year older. So we don't want this one. We're going to end up taking this one. So now that we know we want that one, go ahead and highlight all of this, left control, click on the README to deselect it, and then drag both of these into your buffer zone, and then drop it. You want to replace the files, and just like that, it's replaced our native UI, wherever it went. I lost it. Where'd it go, guys? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's on a newer version now. And then our plugins are lspdfr, which is here, plugins, lspdfr. And this is what it just installed. All of these right here. Okay, we don't need to mess with any of these, anything like that right now. Actually, while we're in here, we might as well do it step by step. So if you come down here, you see the little sprocket on the Ultimate Backup configuration file. You want to double click on that, and this will show you all of your keybinds and everything that goes on with Ultimate Backup itself. To toggle Ultimate Backup, it's a B key. I like to keep it like that so I remember B for backup. To dismiss all of your backup with one key, you just got to hold Enter. I don't like having the panic button on at all, because there's other mods that we're going to be installing that will have the panic button. So I'm going to go ahead and change these. Keyboard shortcut for group backup. Interact with Canine Partner. These are all preference. So you just kind of look through this and see what you want to change and things of that sort. I think I'm going to leave everything else the same. When you're done making your changes, you want to make sure that you come up here to File, click Save. Okay. And once you've done that, we're done with Ultimate Backup. We can close out of that, and we can get rid of this completely. So next, we're going to do Stop the Ped. It's going to be the same thing. You mean your main menu here, open Stop the Ped. As you can see here, we've got the same files. But if you look over here, the Rage Native UI, remember last time it was the 2018, and right here it's the 2018. So we know those are the same. So we don't need to drag and drop that one in there at all. So we're just going to take the plugins folder, we're going to drag into their buffer zone and drop it. We're going to replace the files. And as you can see here, plugins, lspdfr, we got Stop the Ped. And all it did was it added stuff to our vocal dispatch and to our Please Smart Radio. Just so it can, they use everything together. Just like we had our Ultimate Backup information here, we have our Stop the Backup, or Stop the Ped information here. But let's go in here and configure some of the settings. So with the sprocket next to the paper, or you can look for the configuration settings. And here, if you double press, it has to be quick when you press E. That's how you can stop a ped, whether gun's drawn or not. And here you can just kind of look through context menus, G, gunpoint, pursuit key. So if you're aiming your gun at a suspect and you want him to run for a video, or you want him to run to have fun with, as you're aiming at him, you just press T and he'll start the pursuit. So that's pretty cool. The tackle key is the backspace key. Just kind of look through this, and like before, this is a pretty big file, but you can change whatever you'd like. Okay, so let's look through here real quick. Don't care about any of that. That's all technical stuff. Realistic weapon system. Calm the ped. Stop the ped. Calm the ped. It's the same functionalities as make peds calm again. I'm not sure what that does, guys. Let's see. Tow service, insurance service, animal control. So that's going to be it for stop the ped. But we did change. Did we change something? No. Either way, always click file and save, just in case. Exit out of that, and then you're done with stop the ped, guys. Let's go ahead and go back to our main directory, deselect everything, refresh, close out of stop the ped, and we can delete that now. Let's do speed radar light. This one will be super quick, just like all the other ones. Click into the file. This one only has the plugins, so you just drag and you drop. Plugins, lspdfr, speed radar. Okay, come back. We're done with speed radar. We can delete. Same thing with ALPR. Open it up. Click into the file that only has the plugins folder. We just drag and we drop. As you can see in lspdfr, now we have the ALPR. After every one or after every couple, I like to refresh just to make sure things are staying updated. So we're done with ALPR. We could delete that. Let's go to simple callouts and attempted crime callouts. Simple callouts. Click into the folder. And this one has plugins and lspdfr. Because it has both, I'm going to show you what the lspdfr. The lspdfr is mainly audio things, but they've already got them in their own folder. So all we have to do is highlight both of these in our main directory, drag them, and drop them, and they'll go to their respected places in plugins and lspdfr. You see here lspdfr, and what we do, we just did the simple callouts. So right here is your simple callouts. So that's pretty simple. We're done with that one. Let's go back to our main directory and now do the attempted crime callouts. All the callouts are the same on installation paths. Highlight both of these, drag and drop. Simple. If you want to double check to make sure they're in there, just plugins, lspdfr, and then right here, attempted crime callouts. Let's go into this one real quick. Let's go into configuration settings for the attempted crime callouts. And you can kind of look here. You can call it taxi with hotkeys. That's not the one I wanted to look at. That's in a different call out. We'll deal with that when we come to it. But for the callouts, that's it. We go back to our main directory and delete that. Open up compulite. Let's see here. Okay, see this Rage Native UI? It's updated and modified on February 17th, 2021. So we're going to want to replace that whenever we put it in there, because it's a more up-to-date. Let's go and highlight this. We're going to deselect the README. We're going to drag and we're going to drop. And we're going to replace files. So here, it added to the plugins folder. And it updated our Rage Native UI. Let's hop into the plugins folder, lspdfr, and then you see right here, it's got our compulite, which has got the charges, the citations, and the localization. I wouldn't mess with any of this. This is all internal stuff that would probably mess up the plugin. But other than that, guys, go back to your main directory, refresh, close out a compulite. You can delete it, and that's how you install all 7 of those mods. It's really simple. They will make your game so much better, guys, I promise. If you're new here, like I said before, click that like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe, tell your friends about me. I want to help everybody download lspdfr and play and have a fun time. If you have any questions, down in the comments, let me know, and I will respond as soon as I see them, guys. Peace out. Love you guys.